In this video, we're going to talk about AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Many developers just want to focus on writing and improving their code, not on configuring servers, managing infrastructure, or patching operating systems. AWS Elastic Beanstalk helps you deploy your applications without worrying about all the complicated stuff happening behind the scenes. Imagine you've built an amazing web application and you're ready to show it to the world. But before anyone can use it, you'd have to set up servers, install the right runtime environment, configure load balancing, make sure it scales under heavy traffic, and keep everything updated and secure. And that's a lot of work, right? This is where Elastic Beanstalk comes in. It's like having a personal assistant that takes care of everything needed to run your application, from provisioning servers to scaling resources when traffic increases. You just upload your code and Beanstalk handles the rest. Now, before we move forward, you might be thinking, wait, doesn't this sound a bit like serverless or containerization? And that's a great observation. All three Beanstalk, containers, and serverless aim to make deployment easier, but the level of control you have is what sets them apart. With Elastic Beanstalk, AWS still creates and manages these servers for you, but those servers do exist underneath. You can still peek under the hood, access the EC2 instances, tweak configurations, and have full control if you need it. This is a great thing because all these resources are still yours. They're not hidden. And you can access your EC2 instances directly anytime, customize configurations, change instance types, or even adjust scaling policies if you want more control. In other words, Elastic Beanstalk gives you the convenience of automation while still letting you take over the steering wheel whenever you need to. Every Beanstalk application runs inside what's called an environment, which is basically a collection of AWS resources that your app depends on. Depending on the type of app you're deploying, you can choose between two main environment types: web server environment and worker environment. A web server environment is designed for the apps to receive requests over internet, like websites or APIs. It automatically creates components such as load balancers, EC2 instances, and security groups. On the other hand, a worker environment is ideal for background processing tasks, like jobs that consume messages from an SQS queue or run on a schedule. Both types are fully managed by Beanstalk, and you can easily switch, clone, or update them as your architecture evolves. Alright, now that we've got the big picture, let's break it down step by step and see what Beanstalk really takes care of for you. The first thing is it automatically sets up everything your app needs to run. When you upload your application, Beanstalk takes care of creating all the required AWS components behind the scenes, things like EC2 instances for compute power, load balancers for distributing traffic, and security groups to keep your environment safe. It also keeps your application responsive and cost efficient. Let's say if your app suddenly gets a surge of users, Beanstalk automatically adds more capacity to handle the traffic. When demand drops, it scales things back to reduce cost. This elasticity happens seamlessly, keeping your app stable and your spending efficient without you having to intervene. The other benefits of using Beanstalk is that it monitors and maintains the environment for you. It continuously checks the health of your application through Amazon CloudWatch, and if something goes wrong, it can automatically restart or replace unhealthy instances to keep things running smoothly. It also manages operating system patches, platform updates, so your application environment always stays current and secure. And last but not least, it supports a wide range of languages and platforms. So whether your code is written in Java, .NET, Python, PHP, Node.js, Ruby, or Golang, Beanstalk can deploy it. You can also choose from common web platforms like Apache Tomcat, Microsoft IIS, or Nginx, and even use Docker if your application is containerized. So no matter what stack you build on, Beanstalk provides a straightforward path to get it running on AWS. So the key takeaway here is Elastic Beanstalk gives you the simplicity of just uploading your code and watching it come to life, while AWS takes care of the complicated stuff like infrastructure, scaling, monitoring, and patching. Okay, this would be an end to this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.